What's going on YouTube? It's Phil here back with another video. So it's Semen Retention Sunday and it is day 42. So 6 weeks for me of semen retention. So feeling pretty good. I just finished my morning meditation, 20-minute meditation and gratitude journal and had a shower. I thought I'd do another weekly update. So I'm definitely trying to hit the weeklies on Sunday, and then I want to get in one or two during the week. I didn't get in as many as I would have liked to in the last weeks. It's just been really busy. But yeah, still on the path, going strong. Quite a bit of temptation has kicked up in the last week to kind of act out and get on apps and do things I shouldn't be doing. I've really tried to sit with that, still on the path, still being strong, but the temptation's there. The sexual energy's kicking up. Week 6. So my experience sort of these next 2 weeks are going to be a bit of a test. And my last video sort of mentioned, Jesus out in the desert for 40 days, the temptation of Christ, and there being around that 40 days is a big period of, it's kind of like a test period or transition period. And I definitely noticed for me that has been true. But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to at the moment. So I'm almost halfway through the 90 days. That's kind of like how I'm framing it. And I mentioned on the last video, so I booked in a retreat to go to Bali, and it's sort of semi-work related, semi-spiritual related. I just need a bit of a break. So Bali is not far from where I live, at least not as far as other countries like Europe and whatever. So it's a bit closer and it's fairly cheap. So booked that retreat in for the 25th of July, and that comes up right on my 90 days. So it's kind of a little reward to myself for going that distance. I really do believe in setting little rewards for myself throughout the week and month and going ahead and making sure I have something to sort of look forward to a little bit. So that's going to be my gift to myself. So I've just booked the hotels, paid for the course because I'll be doing a course for work there, doing some body work with a bunch of people who I'm in a little bit of a forum with. So really looking forward to that. There's a lot of wisdom in that circle. The group's already got a good vibe. I'm on the WhatsApp chat. It's got a really good vibe in the group. Everyone's like pretty chill and like joking around and sort of getting in the spirit of things, which is really nice to see. So probably about another 6 weeks out from that, but something to really look forward to. So I've got that, which I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to do that. And I love learning. I've always been a fan of lifelong learning. So this is another opportunity to learn and to improve what I do because I'm a body worker. So really looking forward to that, and just looking forward to spending some time in Bali, in Sanur. I'll be away from the hustle and the bustle. It'll be a little bit more chill. I'm not going to be in the big smoke or in the super touristy busy areas. It'll be pretty chill. And just looking forward to having some walks along the beach. That's something I really like to do. So I sort of booked my hotel a good 20-minute from where the workshops will be. So I get to walk along the beach for 20 minutes at the beginning and the end of the day. So really looking forward to that. I've got the next 3 days off. So going to be catching up with my bro, doing a bunch of spiritual work, lots of meditation. Definitely going to be getting a lot of exercise in. Yeah, and just setting up for the next sort of little period between the retreat. I'm really trying to up my game in what I do. I'm always learning, so I've sort of hit the books again and trying to improve what I do. I did a tutorial at the beginning of the week for some of the people where I work, and it went well, but it sort of made me realize that there's a whole bunch of things I want to improve on still, insofar as teaching and delivery, but also just my overall skill set, knowledge, experience in body work. There's just so much to know. There's so much to learn, and I've got all these books that I've still got to read. That another body worker, my mentor, retired, and he left me all these books. So I've just got all this reading to do, and it's a really fascinating field to be in, and healing and body work, and so I'm really enjoying that. It's so much better than what I used to do because I used to be in IT for a long time. So really looking forward to the journey ahead, and I've got those workshops, as I said. Next 3 days off, gym, catching up with family. Just going to try and do some nice grounded sort of activities, something enjoyable, being in the moment. And my meditations have really been a bit different in the last week. I've noticed I'm starting to shift. I'm a lot more present. I'm able to be in the moment. I do my meditation. I just do breathing into my body, scanning my body, noticing what's going on, and really dropping into that. That helps me stay present. And then really being able to just, whatever thoughts and feelings and emotions come up, just be with that. But know that I'm not my thoughts. I'm not my feelings. I'm not my emotions. I'm not my past. I'm not my future. I'm just me. And the feeling of that is a really grounded, calming, serene feeling. And I'm really connecting with that energy in my meditation at the moment. We've had a couple more subs on the channel, so that's really good. A couple people commenting on their journey. So if you are on this journey, thinking about starting the SR journey, get in on it. It's definitely going to change your life. I know the first week can suck. Just, don't get discouraged if you sort of fall off and have a bit of a relapse. It's okay. It gets easier each time. Definitely try and throw in meditation. That's going to take the edge off a lot of those urges, and that will actually, that's a spiritual part of this. Like, a lot of us are using, S3X and corn to kind of shield us from our feelings and block out feelings, numb ourselves out from things that we don't want to feel. And when you take away that, I guess, medication, we're trying to medicate out those feelings. And when you stop taking the medication of corn and S3X, then those feelings come up and they're all there to deal with. So it can be pretty raw, but meditation is a good way to take the edge off that. So a lot of stuff will come up: boredom, loneliness, frustration, anger, resentment, whatever it is, anxiety, whatever it is. That stuff can all come up and really come up hard. But if you meditate and just sit with those feelings and allow yourself to process those feelings and emotions, that's a really good way to go about it. And that's actually pretty much what the spiritual aspect of this is about. Stop distracting yourself from what's really going on inside you and just be with that. If you've got a big backlog of emotions like I did to process, just start working through that. And meditation is one of the best ways I found to do that. There's a bunch of other ways to release trauma and trapped emotions and things. TRE, which is tension release exercises, or trauma release exercises, that one was really good. EMDR is another really good one I've tried, but there's all sorts of ways to go about that. Just find what works for you, but you definitely need to be finding a way to deal with whatever those emotions are that come up. So that's all I'll say about that. I don't want to make this video too long. This is another Semen Retention Sunday. So 6 weeks, 43 days for me, on the path, staying strong, feeling good. I hope you're following. I hope you're inspired by the progress. I'm starting to get some weeks up now. So we're all in this together. So if you're listening, watching, comment, subscribe. I'm super grateful for anyone who watches any of my videos. Drop a comment below. If you're struggling, if you've had a win, even if you haven't started yet, you're just thinking about starting. It doesn't matter where you are on the journey, day 1, day 100, day 1,000, get in on it, comment below, drop a comment, and we're all in this together. So I'm going to get going and I'll leave it there. That's me for another video, but I'll try and drop another couple videos during the week, and you'll definitely have another semen retention update from me. So I'll see you on the next video.